Hello everyone, and this is Nagraj here. The today's topic is implementing the knapsack problem, that is 01 knapsack problem. In 01 knapsack problem, items cannot be broken, which means the thief should take the item as a whole or should leave it. This is the reason behind calling it as 0 or 1 knapsack problem. Hence, in case of zero knapsack, the value of xi can be either 0 or 1, where other constraints remain the same as fractional knapsack problems. So 0, 1 knapsack cannot be solved by greedy approach. Greedy approach does not ensure an optimal solution. So in many instances, greedy approach may give an optimal solution. So the here I have considered one example which will establish our statement. That is, let us consider that the capacity of the knapsack is, that is W equal to 25. Then and the items are as shown here, that is A, B, C, D, E, and profit of each item and weight of each items. So without considering the profit per unit weight, that is weight of pi divided by Wi, if we apply greedy approach to solve this problem. So first item A will be selected as it will contribute maximum profit among all the elements, that is 24, because the profit is 24 and we can fill it, the its weight is 24, so we are having the maximum capacity of 25 weight we can put, and we are getting here the profit as 24. Here what we have to do, the idea behind this knapsack problem is we have to get the more profit, that is we are always looking for to get the more profit, and it should have the less weight and more profit. So that is the reason we are selecting here first item A, that will be selected as it will contribute maximum profit among all the elements. So after selecting item A, no more item will be selected. Hence for this given set of items total profit is 24. Because why? Because the weight, the bag weight is, the maximum weight we can put is 25. So if you put 24, there is no weight with 1, so that is the reason only 24 we can put. Whereas the optimal solution can be achieved by selecting items B and C, where the total profit is 18 plus 18, that is 36. So the profit is more than 24, that is 36. This is how, that is 18, 18. This we can put. Anyhow, weight is 10 and 10. That is the reason we can put here weight, maximum weight we can put is here 25. So this two A, B and C's weight become 20, and the profit we are getting is 36. So totally we can get the profit is 36 here if you add these two items in your weight, so in your bag. Then I would like to consider one more example here, that is example 2, that is example 2. So that is this one, item equal to ABC, then price 100, 280, 120, then weight 10, 40, 20, then ratio is 10:6. So here in this example, instead of selecting the items based on the overall benefit, in this example the items are selected based on ratio, that is using this pi by Wi. And let us consider the W weight is here w equal to, that is w equal to 60. Then and the items are as shown here, that is item ABC, price, weight and ratio. And using the greedy approach, first item A is selected, that is first item A is selected, the weight is 10, then price is 100. Then the next item B is chosen, the next item B is chosen, that is 280 price, that is profit, and weight is 40. However, the optimal solution, however, hence the total profit is 100 plus 280, that is 100 plus 280. Hence the profit is, if you have these two, anyhow the weight will become 50, the maximum weight is 60. So if you add these two, then the profit is 380. However, the optimal solution of this instance can be achieved by selecting items B and C, because maximum weight size bag size is 60, and here we are having these two items which are become 60 weight, and the profit is become how much, 400. 280 plus 120 become 400. So hence it can be concluded that greedy approach may not give an optimal solution. To solve 0 and 1, 0 or 1, 1 knapsack problem, dynamic programming approach is required. So the problem statement is, a thief is robbing a store and can carry a maximum weight of W into his knapsack. There are n items and weight of ith item is Wi, and the profit of selecting this item is Pi. Then what items should the thief take, right? So we can apply the dynamic programming approach for that kind of problems. That is the reason we have to use here for implementing the knapsack problem, that is 0 1 knapsack problem, using dynamic approach. So this is all about the introduction part of this knapsack problem. So I'll be moving to the code for how to implement this knapsack problem using C program. So here I have the code, that is main method and hash include std, and along with this I'm going to create here one more constant using hash define function, that is hash define max 50. This is the constant I'm using this in my program. So that is, and also in I'm declaring some of the variables globally, such as array int p of max, then one more, that is price array, then weight array, this is also maximum size, then comma n, that is number of objects, n is number of objects, and I'm making use of here the function, that is knapsack, and it will be taking two parameters, int comma int, that is weight and price or cost. Then int max, it is also taking int comma int, two parameters. So these functions will be defined later, so I have declared here. I'll be making use of these functions for this knapsack problem, for implementing this knapsack problem. So here in locally I'm going to consider some more variables, and I'm going to make it void here, that is return type of main. So int m comma I comma then opt, optimal solution. Just I'll consider optimal solution as an variable here. So printf asks the user to enter the number of objects. So printf /n enter the number of objects, so scanf, then percentage d comma ampersand n, then printf, ask the user to enter the weights, how many objects you are entering with the help of n variable you are retrieving, then printf, and ask the user to enter the weights, right? So for that, enter the weights, so then we have to read them with the help of scanf, statement, but there are a number of weights will be there, so I have to use for loop for I equal to 1 from 1 to I less than n, less than or equal to n, then I plus plus. So scanf, then percentage d, then read each element of the each weight of that objects, so ampersand w of I. This is how we are going to read the weights of the objects, then enter the profits. So how to enter the profits? Ask user to enter with the help of printf statement. So printf /n, enter the profits, so here again I have to use for loop because a number of profits will be there for each item. For each item there will be a profit, so for all the items I have to enter the profit. So for I equal to 0, I equal to 1, for I equal to 1, then I less than or equal to n, then I plus plus. So read this with the help of scanf statement, then percentage d comma p of I, address of p of I, that is price p of I. Then after you have to enter the knapsack capacity, printf, you have to enter the knapsack capacity, then read that value, what is the capacity of the knapsack, so that will be the m. Scanf percentage d comma ampersand m, that is address of m. Then how to get the optimal solution after getting all the items or the objects, that is weights, profits and capacity of the knapsack, then how to get the optimal solution, right? Optimal solution equal to knapsack. So I'm going to call this knapsack function here. So what it will be taking, 1 comma m as the parameters. So 1 is an integer, so I have declared here knapsack function, so I'm making use of that here, knapsack 1 comma m. Then I'm initializing that value after getting the solution to this opt solution, that is optimal solution. then I'm going to print that. Printf what knapsack method is doing, knapsack function is doing. We will be coding for that later after completing this. So print the optimal solution. Optimal solution. The optimal solution is percentage d is percentage d comma opt solution. It is whatever we saved here that we are printing. This is how we are going to get the optimal solution for the given knapsack problem. So I have to write here what this exactly this knapsack function is doing here. So I'm going to create here a knapsack function. I'm going to define that. Already I have declared it, just I'm making use of that. Knapsack, and it is taking int I comma int m as the arguments. So in this, if I equal to n, I equal to n, then what we have to do, we have to return weight of n greater than m, that is w of n greater than m. Then greater than m, then is it true, then return 0, or else p of n. Okay, then if weight of I greater than m, that is weight of I greater than m, what we have to do, we have to return what we have to return, knapsack of I plus 1 comma m. knapsack of I plus 1 comma m. So this is what we are going to return. No need to put this bracket here. Return knapsack, whatever the knapsack problem is doing with the help of these arguments. Okay, then else what it has to return max of knapsack, that is I plus 1 comma m. So comma then knapsack of I plus 1 comma m minus w of I plus p of I. This is what we are going to return, that is maximum of this knapsack, that is I plus 1 comma m knapsack I plus 1 comma m minus w. M is nothing but weight, right? That is capacity of the knapsack. Then w of I plus profit, weight minus profit. So that much we are going to return by this knapsack function, and that will be stored in the opt solution variable. So what this max is doing here, right? So what this max is doing, right? That is a method, that is a function. So I'll be writing that knapsack, that max function here, that is int max of int a comma int b, int a comma int b. So what it is doing, right? If what I have to check here, if a greater than b, if a greater than b, then return a, return return a, else return b, return b. This is what the max function is doing here. So this is all about the code of this knapsack problem. So just run it and try to get the output here. So let me check whether it gives the proper output or not. So click on run button. There is an error, I think, again semicolon error here. Okay, here a semicolon is missing. So click on run button again. Oh, that's great, we are getting the output console here. So click enter the number of objects. So how many objects we are going to enter? The number of objects I'm going to enter is here 4. As an example I'm taking. So enter the weights. So what weights I have to enter here? I'll be entering 7, 3, then 4, then 5. So 5, these are the weights. Then enter the profits of each of these weights. So profits I'll be entering here 42, 12, then 40, then 25. Then hit the button enter and check, and also enter the capacity of the knapsack. So have to enter the capacity, so I'll be entering here 10. Then the optimal solution is 65. There is nothing but we can put in the knapsack bag, that is 42, the profits 42 plus and 40 plus 25, that is 65. We are getting these two items, we can put it in the knapsack, because 4 and 5 are the weights of these 40 and 25 profits. If you put this 7, 3, it will become it is 10, but here we will not get maximum profit, that is it will become 54. Here we are getting 65, 40 plus 25 is 65. That is the reason we are getting here 65 as the optimal solution. So just putting those third and fourth weights into the capacity, objects into the capacity, then we will be getting this much of amount, that is 65, this much 65 profit. So this is how the knapsack problem works. So if you are having any doubts in this code, or if you are having any doubts in knapsack problem, please do ask your queries. Definitely I'll be helping you for those questions. And thanks for watching.